We're here today at Nam Dong Park in Laos at one of my favorite waterfalls, and I will leave a link to this in the description, and we're going to do some drawing here. Hopefully you can hear me over the stream. I'm lighting some incense so that the mosquitoes leave me alone. I'm going to do some drawing, and you're welcome to join me and do whatever drawing you want to do. You don't have to draw what's on the screen, but whatever you do draw, feel free to send along. I'd love to see it. I'll do some muttering to myself and talk about illustration and techniques. I'm going to do a drawing of the scene that I see, or maybe I'll do something abstract. As we always say on this channel, there's no good drawing, there's no bad drawing. There's just getting out here and doing it. Hopefully the camera's rolling. I've had some incidents recently where I thought it was, and then it turned out it wasn't. So hopefully it is. It's a beautiful day here in Laos. Went on a motorbike ride to get here and saw some water buffalo, and people were really kind and sweet to me. So let's get drawing. Yeah. Try not to feel too self-conscious. I always feel self-conscious shooting these videos even, but you know, something we have to overcome to make art is our doubt of whether it's good. It's important to remember there is no good art, there's no bad art, there's just getting out and doing it. I truly believe that. There's almost never anyone here, which I really love. There's little huts that you can eat lunch in. So beautiful. Love this big elephant ears that are here. They have this amazing ability, these plants, that when you dip them in water, you can barely, like the water barely even sticks to them at all. Just like water off a duck's back, as they say. But even better than a duck's back, these elephant palms. Maybe I'll do a little video of it so you can see. I'll overlay it. And, you know, if you want to go draw what's in your world, you don't have to go to a waterfall. You can just go draw wherever you want. A parking lot, a grocery store, your friend's house, a cafe, a supermarket, a bodega. It doesn't matter. There's something interesting to draw everywhere. The world is full of it, full of fascinating things to draw and see. And you don't have to make good drawings or ones that you even like. You can just get out there and draw something. And even that is good and meditative. And I believe even that is therapy, to get out and make some art. Doesn't have to be perfect. Unlike this spot, which is perfect to draw, I have to say. I feel very lucky that my job allows me to be here. You can see these banana plants in the background. This mossy rock is hard to draw. There's this beautiful, delicate fern right here. My brother is out hiking on the trail below. Hopefully he's seeing beautiful things. Maybe he'll show up at some point in this video. One of the funny things about shooting these videos is that you're getting the better view. I'm looking at something entirely different. But I try to give the more scenic view to the video. Isn't that generous? But maybe I'll get to draw these videos in the future, so maybe it's selfish. We'll see. Allow people believe in a thing called a naga, which is a snake being. I think it lives in the rivers. It said that Buddha was meditating and I think a storm came and he's at risk of drowning from the water, and a great naga raised him out of the river and sheltered him with its hood, almost like a cobra. And you can see the naga imagery all over their temples. In this area. It's very cool. Snakes with a horn on it. might at some point go check out the video is still running, because, as I said, the last 3 videos I've shot, either the camera died or turned off, but I guess that's all part of the learning process. Oh, my brother's coming. Shooting a video. Feel so lucky that he's joined me here in Laos. I haven't seen him in a long time. One of my favorite people in the world, if not my favorite person, my brother. I'm not done yet, and it's going to take me a little while to finish this. But a reminder, if you don't like hearing me talk, you can always put on music and mute the video. One thing you can always do, if you think that you're going to smudge your own work, you can always rotate the book or piece of paper that you're drawing on. Don't forget, if the hand motion's not comfortable, just move the paper. Don't have to move your hand. Maybe this won't be an obvious drawing. Maybe people won't know what it's of, but I'll know. And I'll always have the memory of making this. my favorite drawing I've done, but you know, I'm gonna be glad to have it. Well, I'm about done here. I might add more to this drawing later, but I think my brother wants to go eat, and it's about time to leave. Maybe I'll go for one more swim. That's the great thing about drawing. I can always come back to this later. But I think it's done. It's hard to know when a drawing's done, and that's okay. Sometimes, when you don't know if a drawing's done, you can put it down and then come back to it in a day or two, and it will look totally different. And that's really important sometimes in the artistic process, because sometimes, like a Van Gogh, you step away from it and you see it differently when you go further away from it, and sometimes you can't get further away from a drawing, and the only way to get further away from it is to use the lens of time. So spend some time away from that drawing, come back to it, and it'll look totally different. Well, I love y'all. Here's what I drew. And thank you for joining me. Hope you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you. And bye-bye.